The Qatar World Cup began with a lot of controversy, from migrant workers' rights to alcohol stadium bans. But through this cloud of criticism, what came out was something rather spectacular. But certain themes kept popping up, and they might explain why some people are saying that this is the best World Cup they've ever witnessed. As soon as Saudi Arabia beat Argentina early on in the World Cup, we knew something special was about to happen. Well, at least for Saudis, they got a day off. But in sporting terms, a win like that is historic, and maybe happens once or twice in the tournament. But this kept happening in other games too. The top 4 ranked teams in the world were all beaten by teams outside of the top 20. The first team, Brazil, they lost to Cameroon. The second in the world, Belgium, they lost to Morocco. The third in the world, Argentina, they lost to Saudi Arabia. And the fourth in the world, France, they lost to Tunisia. And we have to mention the amazing triumph of Morocco, who kept knocking out one former colonizer after the next, making history in being the first Muslim and African team to reach the semi-finals. We've also witnessed some amazing scenes out of these games. Other big teams were also knocked out of the group stages. Germany, Uruguay, Belgium, and some left with rather salty comments. But other than that, the atmosphere has been something else that people can't stop talking about. Before the tournament kicked off, many wondered, why is football going to a nation that has never qualified for the World Cup? A nation that has to build most of its stadiums from scratch, a nation that's like a police state and is oppressive towards women. Well, let all these comments address all of this.
But what the Qatar World Cup is doing, it's inviting everybody to come, but just be respectful of our culture, of our religion and of our laws.
I was saying, I can't fault the hospitality of the people, the friendliness of the people. I know there's this big East meets West thing, but you know, you just have to respect people and their cultures.
I was speaking to some women yesterday, Qatari women. Everyone in Qatar gets free education, for example. I didn't know that. They said there's gender pay equality throughout all official bodies, including the government.
And you guys have showed nothing but respect and love to everyone here. Look how many people are here. This is amazing.
But above all, and away from football, this makes us proud as Muslims that a fellow Muslim nation is holding the biggest tournament on the international stage and is representing Islam without being apologetic. Islam invites all and treats all equally, and Qatar did their best to try and bring that to practice. We saw some players from other Muslim nations showing Islam in practice by prostrating when they scored a goal or won the game. And the Moroccan team showed us the status of mothers and family in Islam. Jummah prayers were held outside the stadiums, and there was tours of mosques to introduce the correct understanding of Islam to the fans. While the alcohol ban in the stadiums provided a safe atmosphere, no drunks, no fights, and women say they actually were able to enjoy being in the stadiums and feeling safe without receiving any catcalling.
I think from being here, I've been treated with so much respect. As a woman here, I've had no issues, no catcalling, no harassment, no inappropriate comments.
The fear of the unknown can push you to say things that are incorrect, and sometimes censoring the truth as a way of protecting yourself. But when you open yourself to different cultures and ideas and understandings, you will find that there's a lot more that unites us than what divides us.